Hi, I'm Greg Lee.
Hi, I'm Mike Vlahovich.
And welcome to the Mike and Greg Show. Well, first, a major clarification. Nick Eaton, our multimedia producer, dubbed this the Mike and Greg Show last week, and I think he had it transposed, Mike. It should be the Greg and Mike Show. So.
Well, but the way we picked, though, I think maybe we should say Mike and Greg.
Well, okay. For the record, I was 1-2 last week, and that's really all I want to say about that. 3 games in North Idaho this Friday that of interest. The first game, we've got Sandpoint at Coeur d'Alene. Sandpoint is much improved, but I don't think the Bulldogs will have much of a chance against Coeur d'Alene. Coeur d'Alene went to Moses Lake last week and pulled off a huge road win, and I see Coeur d'Alene winning in a romp Friday night. The next game, we've got Eagle at Post Falls. Eagle is one of the top 2 teams in the Boise area, probably one of the top 4 teams statewide. And so it's going to take a gigantic effort for the Trojans to win, but I see a Griffin Horner field goal being the difference in my upset special. I'm going with Post Falls. The third game, we've got cross-district rivals out at Spirit Lake. We've got Lakeland against Timberlake. Both teams stumble in at 0-2, but I see the bigger school. I see Lakeland prevailing in a wild game. Mike?
Well, last week, my first effort picking, I did pretty well. Got 4 out of 6 right, 4 out of 5 of the GSL games. And
hey, that's enough cheering there. Come on.
My only miss was my sentimental favorite, Rogers, trying to end that 35-game losing streak. But this week, some more big games in the GSL, particularly in the 4A where Lewis and Clark travels to Central Valley in a game between 2 similar teams, undefeated teams. I have a shaky pick for Lewis and Clark in that one. They've had 2 thrillers the past 2 years. And I'll stay with the South Hill with Ferris beating Meade in a game that it's a must-win game for Meade, basically, because they've already have 1 loss. Ferris still undefeated. Also in the 3A, important game between East Valley and Shadle Park Thursday night, and both are undefeated, and East Valley should win that game, I think, and continue their dominance over the last couple of years. Also, Mount Spokane, another one of the 3A favorites, will win easily over North Central. And in the 5th game, another 4A game, University's at Gonzaga Prep. Gonzaga Prep will prevail.
Well, that's another episode of the Mike and Greg Show, or I should say the Greg and Mike Show. So we'll see you again here next week.
And hopefully both of us will come back with winning records.